going to do is I'm going to prepare the other dish, which is, okay, so I have, you see, 4 tablespoons of flour. I already measured this earlier because I used a big packet, so I just prepare first. Okay. And I'm using 4 eggs in this case. We'll adjust the flour because this egg is slightly bigger. So if the flour is too little, then we add more flour. Meanwhile, I think should be fine. So sometimes when we cook, we have to adjust because sometimes the ingredient is slightly different. Even though the recipe tell you, oh, need how many egg, or I cook, I show you how many eggs. It also depends on the size of your egg. So in my case, I'm adding some dashi powder here. About slightly more than about a teaspoon is fine. Some black pepper. That's my pepper. Yeah. Okay, some dash of pepper, white pepper. You can use white pepper. White pepper actually gives more flavor also. So I'm going to add a little bit of white pepper. Just stir in. Okay, I added the dashi powder in this case, so I would not add the salt and sugar and everything else, so because I have dashi powder. But my recommendation is maybe I would also skip the oil. Maybe I misread the recipe. I think I won't add oil in future. If you like, you can add some salt. In my case, I use dashi, so you can add a little bit if you want some salt or soy sauce. Some people use soy sauce. I think the more traditional one is to use the salt, but there's also non-traditional ones who use soy sauce. I skip some ingredients in here because I don't have. Based on the traditional one, there is this tenzu that you need to add, which is tenzu is actually the crumbs of the tempura tempura when you fry it, right? The flour, the balance, the balance, what do you call that? The flakes around it. So that's being used when they add into this. That's a very traditional one. And they also use a special powder, especially for this. But I don't have that, so I'm using the plain flour version. It's also mainly because they are having beef, so I'm cooking a vegetarian patty for the vegetarian. So you can also add some ginger, grated, if you like. Cabbage. I'm adding some corn because I think corn is nice. You can add meat here. They usually add onions. I'm using some carrot for color. I'm making some adjustment here in terms of how much cabbage I put in because I want sufficient eggs around it and flour. You can do even a lesser version, but I think you can't have too little because otherwise it will not stick nicely. You're not bind it nicely. Okay, so I'm just going to let this sit for a while. If I want to, I can add a little bit of flavoring here. In this case, because it's I shan't, okay? Let me just be very conservative with salt since there's dashi. But I feel I should add some salt. Sorry, guys. Or you can add some soy sauce. Soy sauce is the other option for the vegetarian. If not, it's quite plain for them. Just a little bit. Because I gotta really top up this again. That should be good. I can add some more flour to bind it better. So this is the time when I will finish up the soup. Of the soup. It's cooked already. Okay. You can buy any miso, any one that you like. And you adjust according to the amount of water that you have. So I'm ready to cook my pancake. Yeah, miso. This is a non-GMO miso. You can get any version that you like. This is a soya paste. Next dish. Pick one. So this is the last dish for today. Okay, wait for a while. Heat up. Some recipe add water for this cabbage. In my case, I did not add water. Sorry, got in my water into the pan. But I didn't add water in my case. So I'm just going to go with no water. You can serve with mayonnaise, or we'll make the sauce later. I'll make the sauce with you guys. So this is the one with a bit of thicker egg. You can put bonita flakes over it later when you serve it. So this is mayonnaise. You can use a Japanese mayonnaise. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna add before I miss this one. Okay, I'm going to make the sauce. Okay, this is the sauce that I'm going to make. I will show you guys. Can you see? Okay, this one is cooking. Where's my tablespoon? Here, one more. Okay, this is what's going in to the sauce. So 4 tablespoons of ketchup. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I'm using the vegetarian today. You can use a normal one. This is vegetarian. Use a normal one if you like to prefer the normal oyster sauce. And then I'm going to add sugar. 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Oh, I need a clean spoon again. Let me see. Okay, I think this one I used for sugar just now. 1.5 tablespoons. Okay, I'm just doing 1 tablespoon because I think it's going to be quite sweet. I don't like it too sweet because ketchup is already a bit sweet. So I'm just doing 1. Okay, this is the sauce that I'm making. And one more special ingredient. This is 3.5 spoons. You know my tongue trick when I read this. 3.5 spoons. 1. this is, you stir in this sauce for the cabbage pancake. So this is the sauce that you can go over. Yeah. Okay. See here. Yum, 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 yum. This is a homemade sauce. You can buy the ready ones. I don't have it, so I'm making it myself. So I'm doing the Okay, we're done for tonight dinner. Yay! First time in the making. Looks decent, right? And it's vegetarian. You're gonna shop for flights. Oh, sorry, we are closed. Singapore is closed. Next time. Next time. This is not a good squeeze, but it's good enough. It's just sinful stuff. Okay, anyway, it's vegetarian to a good extent. If you don't if you don't put dashi sauce, it's vegetarian. Yeah, I haven't checked whether the dashi sauce is vegetarian. I doubt so. Okay, this is today's third dish plus a soup. So I'll give you a picture to end it. Yeah, it's a Japanese dish. It's a Japanese, and you can add meat in here. You can add squids, octopus, bacon. The traditional one, some of them they add bacon, and you can, in this case, this is pure veggie only. Yeah, you can add a lot of different things. You can add pork belly in here, the shabu pork belly. Just slice it and put in, so it's quite nice. Yeah, I think these are children favorite stuff. So this is not the best plating, yeah, because I'm cooking on the spot, right? But I think it's good enough for taste. I had the beef, the Japanese beef stick earlier with the Japanese sauce. Then I have the soup, which is waiting on the side, and this third dish. So that's all for tonight. Enjoy and yeah, dream in your sleep, Dave. Is it like potato pancake? Yeah, it's similar. This is cabbage. Cabbage. The Japanese use a cabbage pancake, and it's actually called okinomiyaki. Yeah, okay. And you can search online for the recipe. There are many versions of it. This is not the full-fledged Japanese, but it's good enough because I don't have all the ingredients. Main ingredient is cabbage. Today I use Japanese cabbage, so it's very close. And that's all for tonight. I'll show you pictures of it. Yeah, and this is a beautiful, better version one than the other one. This is a bit more messed up, but we'll do a pretty version later off camera so I can adjust all the piping and everything. Okay, bye for now. Enjoy, sleep well, and it's smelling good.